From the SoCal Complex in Oceanside, California, this is Development Academy Soccer. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports. We're at the game. My father always said, remember John 3:16. The two teams in this match today is the Indiana Fire Academy out of the northern part of Indianapolis and the Eagles Soccer Club out of the Thousand Oaks and Simi Valley area. Let's get the mention of what happened to create this particular tournament from the Wire magazine. This was back in March, and they talked about the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Summer Showcase Playoffs, the quarterfinals and the championships that are set now. The premier events concluding in 2017-2018 will for the first time see boys and girls academy champions crowned. And of course, it mentioned this particular weekend is the largest event in the history of the Development Academy, and it's a long-term partnership now between U.S. Soccer, Surf Cup Sports here in San Diego, the San Diego Tourism Authority, and the San Diego Alliance from the city of San Diego. So basically that's how it all got started, and so this partnership is going to be around for a couple of years. Let's get the lineups for both teams. First, for the visitors out of state, Kathleen Phillips is the keeper. At right back is Haley Abel. The center mid is Charlotte Adams. She's number 3. Abel's number 2. Number 4, Emily Roper, striker. Number 7 at right striker is Emerson Jennings. Defensive mid, number 8, Carissa Kuntz. Number 9 at left center back is Chloe Moriarty. 10 at center back is Alyssa Ferry. 11 left back is Claire Ains. Attacking center mid, Grace Myers. Concussed and won't be able to play is number 13, Summer Prince. Number 16 at left striker, Tamara Smith. Number 18, the striker, Arissa Vaughn. Not playing is number 23, Carly Embry. Number 29 at left back is Morgan Peters. And also injured is number 6, Sophie Martin. And that's the Indiana Fire Academy. That name coming from the Chicago Fire MLS, and they are a part of that. Now let's go with the Eagles Soccer Club. Their lineup reads this way. The keeper is Arliana Purr. Number 2 is Talele Tapia. Number 5 is Casey Smigel. Number 7 is Ray Linehan. Number 8 is Vaughn Ryman. Number 9 is Ashley Aranda. Number 10 is Malia Tarazan. Number 11 is Shiloh Pito. Number 17 is Gabby Bocheman. Number 19 is Grace Liu. Sophie Beck is 22. 26 is Yamilet Ordaz. And number 77 is Kiana Porter. And that happens to be my niece. Action set to get underway for 40 minutes from the SoCal Complex up here in Oceanside. The newest complex in Southern California in the San Diego area. Long-term scenario that was finally worked out with the city of Oceanside to get this facility, and it is a very, very nice facility, maybe the best in the San Diego County as far as a big multi-field facility. The players are all lined up alongside the center refs and the linesmen. World Cup going on again. Great action today early in the morning. My colleague George Landevin involved in that. And the big happiness around here in San Diego County is that Mexico move on to the knockout stages of the World Cup. And that Germany is not going to be continuing on, which is the crazy part of the World Cup. The hands being given from their parents to their daughters. Young ladies from Indiana traveling a long way to come out here and get it started for this week in the girls under 14 bracket of the Development Academy Showcase, the Summer Showcase. And this is the first time ever for GK Sports being involved in a Development Academy match. Of course, if you've been following us, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's GK Sports, all in capital letters. GK, and then the word sports right after it. And you'll get all our live streams and our videos. And this one just happens to be the live stream variety. So wherever you are in the world, we hope that you can kick back and enjoy this one. Grab a snack, beverage, dinner, wherever you are. And watch the highest level of Development Academy soccer on the girls under 14 age group. Linesman getting set, center F. Left to right, the Fire in red. And right to left is the Eagles SC. Both fabulous clubs. And that's why they're a part of the U.S. Development Academy. The DA. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present, we're underway. First shot of the match, the Eagles. Riley Howard, a player on the Eagles that not a part of this match, and obviously her teammates miss her to be able to play in the Summer Showcase. Fabulous player being looked at by the national team. Here's a corner kick, the first corner kick of the match for Indiana. Hitting the side of the post, or I should say that was for the Eagles on that corner kick. The side of frame. So the first corner kick of the match. Doesn't yield a really good quality shot. Intercepted. Trickles around, and central defender for the Fire able to get that one out of danger. Sophie Beck. Aranda in the central, falls down, stays with it. But winning it there in the space that time was Kuntz. Here's Beck, though, intercepting for the Eagles. Want to draw it back, and it's out of play. Casey Smigel trying to connect with her teammate up forward. So it's a throw-in for Indiana. 0-0 your score, just the starting of this match. Unfortunately, we're not able to get the scoreboard working, but we have a goal. Von Ryman putting it into the back of the net. 1-0. Eagles with the lead.
Hey, that was number 17, Gabby, who scored that.
Correction, Gabby Bochman scoring the goal. Offside, so it's going to be a free kick now for Indiana. In the 4th minute of action, the Eagles leading 1-0. Kiana Porter throwing it in. Far side touchline. Aranda not able to connect. In the back, Kathleen Phillips, the keeper. Nice header forward by Casey. Bond working hard there in the central. Nice ball to Ashley Aranda. Near side, Sophie Beck. Good first touch now. Switch the point of attack. Intercepted in the deep back. But they have pressure. Do the Eagles. In that attacking third. Back on the near side.
No.
And it'll be a throw-in for the Fire. Emily Roper dropping it back. Nicely intercepted by Boscheman, who's got the lone goal in this match, and now we have a whistle. It's going to work against Indiana. Here in the 6th minute, a 1-0 match.
Go, Vaughn, I'll take that.
First foul for the Fire in the match.
Hey, bud.
Malia Torazan had her shot blocked. Porter upfield. And that right flank now. Kiana Porter is going to chase it down. Try to get it out of danger, but it's stolen away. The Porter retreats back and gets a piece of the soccer ball. And now they have to go up forward, upfield. The Fire do. And it's out of play. Trying to get to that soccer ball that time was Inns. So Porter will throw it in. Beautiful summer day. The breeze blowing from far side of the field. Northern part of your picture. To the near side. In the 70s. Now in the area now. This is danger for the Eagles. And finally, the Fire getting some attack going here. Into the area, some dangerous attack. If you're the Eagles, Abel, and then off of her teammate, Myers. Now here's Abel again. Trying to get it to the near side to a teammate, but her teammate had already darted back in the other direction. Intercepted by Kuntz, but that's a handball. So a free kick, the second one of the match now for the Eagles. In the attacking third now for the Eagles. Haley Abel in the back, and it's going to be a foul against the Eagles. Second free kick for Indiana. 1-0 if you just joined. Team in white and blue leading in this match, the Eagles. Nicely intercepted. Right side defense. Or right side area. Service by Jennings and knocked away by Porter, but they get another shot at a save. Ariella making a save. Nice header by Porter, getting up high to head that soccer ball from going into the back of the net. A nice service by Jennings, though, on that play. Indiana, the near side. The Fire trying to continue their attack. On Ryman, cross midfield. Gabby Butcherman. Porter settles it back. Into space. Shiloh, she was bodied that time, taken away. Piero, 50-50 ball, it goes out of play, but that's going to be, thought for a second it might be a free kick as a foul. And I'm right, there was a foul on the play. The Fire with their third free kick. Second foul on the Eagles. Controlling the soccer ball nicely was Shiloh Piero, and then up forward it's out of play, and it is off the Fire. Ends knocking it out of play. Porter throws it in. It's knocked out by Indiana. In this 1-0 match in the 11th minute of the match. Going to play 80. Just like we saw during the high school season here in San Diego County. Grossmont Girls Varsity High School and Junior Varsity High School matches. And a chance to do their whole season. The live streaming only for the varsity, and you can look at any of those matches on this YouTube channel. Corner kick now for the Eagles. Second of the match, and this one not able to get anything going on that one. Of course, working with the win, but too much on it. So Indiana Fire will get it restarted. They've been putting some pretty good pressure for a good few minutes of the match. And their closest was a beautiful service into the area. The short box, actually. And Porter able to head it out of danger. They still got a shot, and the keeper, Ariella, making a save. Phillips driving it out of play, the keeper. So it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Team that traveled all the way to, I believe it was North Carolina for a tournament not too long ago. Did pretty well over there. Those are the types of things when you are away from home, that kind of distance. Test what kind of team you are, what kind of players you are. And surely Indiana has traveled distance, and they're showing it here by being in this tournament. It goes out of play now. And Indiana's had a very, very good season as well. Corner kick again for the Eagles, their third. Here in the first half, and a header into the back of the net, a goal! Go, 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 goal line. It is 2-0. Didn't see quite who headed that one into the back of the net, and we'll get that for you by halftime unless somebody tells me. But nevertheless, I'm at ground level, not able to be up high to see it like you can. From the stadium view camera, it's 2-0, the Eagles lead. Intercepted by Beck, and then now it's out of play. It's a pretty dangerous lead now that the Fire have to deal with, down by 2 goals. Still a lot of time in this match, which is the good part. But now here's another shot coming, and it's over the top of frame. Malia Tarazan with the shot, couldn't bring it down. So the goal kick. In the 15th minute, go to our homepage of the website, as we have other social media aspects of GK Sports. It's a one-stop shop. Just go to mrgksports.webs.com, and that's going to change where it's going to be gksports.com, but it's not there yet. More than likely next year. But just go to the website, opening page, and you'll see the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like us, follow us. IGTV now. We're going to be putting little videos on IGTV, which is a service or a segment of Instagram now. So stay connected to GK Sports. That's what you want to do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And the ball is out of play. Throw in for the Eagles. Enjoying a 2-0 lead here in the first half. Greg GK Porter for GK Sports, along with George Langevin. Pleasure to be able to bring this to you live as it is going on right now. Out of play. Ashley Aranda. And it's a foul going against the Fire. It's going to be a free kick again for the Eagles. Kiana Porter trying to put it in some space, but gave it away now. Roper. Emily Roper now. Early ball down the left flank. Going to have to chase the striker down from the left side. And will she get off a shot? No, it is going to go past the byline, and it'll be a corner kick. So the Fire now will get their corner kick. First one of the match. Mariotti will take it. Set piece, always dangerous. Let's see what the Eagles will do with this one defensively. And, of course, the Fire to try to put one into the back of the net. Pretty good one, a bending ball, and it's up into the air. Trying to get to it. And the Eagles not able to do that. Myers now. Myers still on the soccer ball. Grace Myers now. It's dispossessed. Last moment. Here's Sophie Beck now. Beck's pass was intercepted. Indiana still on the attack now, and they send one over to the corner on the right flank, but that ball is out of play. Get to space. Running onto it nicely is Jennings. Remember, she had that beautiful cross earlier. Nearly resulted in the score. Retreating back is Haley Abel, and out of play. And Haley will throw it in. to Jennings.
Come on, talk.
Eagles, as Jennings knocked it out. Beautiful control that time by Aranda. Aranda with it again. Ashley Aranda now. Sends it in some space now. Gets a runner there. That's Tarazan. Dispossessed at the last moment. 50-50 ball. Casey Smigel now goes down, but here's Aranda. Center back able to win it. Gianna Porter pinching in now. Porter off of the Fire player, but it's still in play, and now it's out of play, and they'll have a throw in. Wasting no time, Kiana Porter throws it in into the corner. Back up to Porter on a service now off of a bounce. And a save is made by Phillips. Fourth shot of the match now for the Eagles. Second save for Phillips. Smigel got it to midfield, and then now here's Porter. Gave it away. Unity back. Eagles winning it. 99. Drops it back. We'll get the name of 99. For some reason, don't have it. Kiana Porter now. Good pass. Gets a return pass now. Down the right flank as the Eagles continue their passing game. Small quarters. Winning it is the Fire in that space. Myers a part of that activity on that left flank. She's at attacking center mid, trying to make things happen for Indiana. They're down 2-0, trying to cut it in half before the end of the first half. Still a lot of time here in the first half, though. 21st minute. The near side. The Eagles. Casey Smigel's pass was intercepted. Piro. Shiloh. Sends it off to Porter. Porter down the right flank, but her pass was intercepted. Piro runs onto it.
Oh, good ball. Gotta get through.
On the build-up, intercepted in the center back area there. Here's Jennings now to the near side. Jennings for Indiana. Jennings still on the soccer ball. Being strong now, the service into the central. Porter. But it goes on to the backside and a shot. That time by Tamara Smith, left striker. It's 2 shots now for the Fire in this match. A couple of saves. Radiella. Kuntz sends it back to Phillips. Mariotti under pressure. Down the left flank. Indiana now working out of their own half. Cross midfield. Not able to connect that time with Tamara Smith. So it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley. Some 30, 40 miles outside of Los Angeles to the west at Malibu area. Indiana Fire, northern part of Indianapolis. That ball goes out of play. But a throw in now for Indiana. Smith gives it to her teammate to throw it in. Adams trying to control it. Does so. Smith sends a ball to the central. It's intercepted. In the left flank, Smith getting a touch. Switch the point of attack to Jennings to the near side. Jennings lost her balance that time and gave it away. Tarazan, double team that time. Eagles still on the attack.
Separation, Vaughn.
Intercepted. Eagles still have it. Aranda drops it back for Piero. And Shiloh gets the pass over to Casey. Casey Smigel going to the other side of the field. And the ball goes out of play. Kiana Porter will throw it in. In the 25th minute of action. This level of soccer, you don't see a lot of substitutions as you may see in lower levels of youth soccer. You make a substitution, that player can't come back in. Development Academy soccer. Stressing the ability to play the game and have the tenacity and the strength and all the other attributes to be able to play a long time, and you're setting yourself up playing college soccer or maybe something else higher. After the save, another shot by the Eagles. It's their 5th of the match. Jennings goes down. And it was off of Jennings. So the goal kick for the Eagles. Leading 2-0. As you can see the score there to the 26th minute of the first half. Again, on a beautiful day here in Oceanside, California, the northern part of San Diego County. Never been to San Diego? And Casey, the near side. Sophie Beck keeps it in, nicely done, but gives it away. Kuntz, pass, now in the central. Trying to get another touch there in the central was Myers. Couldn't do it. Eagles working out of their own defensive third. Piero intercepted. Ryman. Piero again. Couldn't connect that time. Right defensive area. I'm gonna come over here to Grace, or Casey, I should say. Casey Smigel, early ball, looking for Beck to run onto it. She does get a touch onto it, and then secures it. Over to Rhonda, down to central, into the area. Now this is danger, and just missed on that shot. Nevertheless, that's the 6th shot of the match for the Eagles. Good passing that time by the Eagles. And he found that player with the space, but not able to put it in the back of the net. Dropped it back. Want to control the tempo. Eagles. Smigel.
Got to show.
Down to central. They got the runner into the area. And can she get a good shot? And she does. It's a goal. Go, 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 goal. Malia Tarazan puts it into the back of the net. And it is 3-0. The Eagles. They found that runner down to central, able to beat the center back and get off the good shot. '28th minute now. The Eagles in white and blue have a comfortable lead. You don't think for 1 second at this level that the game or the match is over, because it is not, especially with this amount of time. Haley Abel. Jennings. I'll say it again, number 7, Jennings, you just saw there, had a beautiful service in the 6-yard box. And without a very good defensive play, they already have 1 goal in this match. You have to have that to be victorious. But at the same time, you got to be able to put it in the back of the net. To get the result you want. The throw in now from the near side. Indiana. The Fire. Fire Academy. Bochamin, who's already scored 1 of the goals. Didn't see who scored the other goal in the middle of her goal. And the last one with Tarazan. The left side. This is Smith. Finds Jennings. Jennings with a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Number 7, Emerson Jennings puts it into the back of the net. And it is now 3-1. Nice shot by Jennings. And again, Jennings seems to have that touch. The Fire, and that is something, if you're Eagles, you got to be aware of in this match. Here's a good shot. Goal! Go, 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 go! Malia Tarazan, her 2nd goal of the match. And it is 4-1. And the same token, if you're Indiana, you have to really be careful about, of course, the young lady Tarazan, who just got through scoring, and her ability to get shots off and put them into the back of the net. Eagles off the center F. They still have possession now. Abel on the near side, Haley Abel. Intercepted by Beck. Grace. Aranda. Kuntz. As they continue to work in the attacking third now. The Fire. Grace sending it up to Beck. Sophie gets a return pass now. Sophie across midfield now. Good pass now, and here's danger again, and this time it's missed by Bocheman. She already has one goal in this match and tried to get her second one. The Beck creating problems with her speed and her ability on the left side. Finding her teammates in the central off that right flank. Bocheman now with it. Looking for Beck. It whizzed over her left shoulder. Near side for Bailey, and Bailey, or Abel I should say, not able to get to it. Throw in by Abel. Haley Abel now. Trying to work out of the right defender area and not able to do so. Now they're going to give up the throw in. It's thrown out. Or knocked out.
Yeah, it's down on the street right now. Ready for you.
4-1. Eagles lead here in the first half. The 31st minute.
All right, perfect.
Around 9 minutes left to play in the first half. To midfield, the Eagles winning it. The runner, Ryman. Deep back, here's Mariotti. Connects up forward to Smith. Mara Smith dropping it back. Intercepted in the central there by Aranda. Ashley Aranda. Thought is on in that area. She's been dangerous. Piero. Don't know if Beck is going to be able to run this one down. Nope. Out of play. Goal kick.
That wasn't delivered this morning.
Kathleen Phillips now, the keeper for Indiana. Team down by 3 goals now. When they were down by 2, looked a lot better considering how much time is still left in the match. Now you're down by 3 again. Going to need another one to at least try to cut it in half by halftime. You're on the Indiana Fire side. If you can get more, then that's even better. If not, one more goal would at least give you a chance that second half. And a yellow card issued. Emily Roper now getting the yellow. Center ref didn't like what he heard. Throw in now. Kiana Porter. Obviously, Emily not happy with some things going on and voicing her displeasure. Sometimes that works to get the center ref's attention. You can get it turned around a little bit, and then sometimes it doesn't. Kiana Porter. Piero handball, and they call it. So it's a free kick for the Eagles. Sometimes they just don't see those types of things. Depends on where the players are at. In this case, they caught it. Looks like the center ref may have been, don't know for sure, been in the military, but he's doing a great job out there with one leg he was born with and the other one is a prosthesis. Just noticing that. Thought for a second he might have injured himself, but that's a prosthesis, and he's been doing a great job with it. And since I served in the military for 21 years, I've seen some military members that have prosthesis working out in the gym and being able to handle it nicely. Technology. Here's an early ball now, knocked down by Phillips. Getting off her line nicely that time for the nice save. As the Eagles trying to add more to the tally. Here's Jennings. Jennings gives it away. Eagles with possession. It's outside the circle. Jennings trying to get it again, but Grace eludes that attempt. Back dealing with Abel, and Abel now able to control it. And it's going to turn out to be a foul on Sophie Beck and a free kick for Haley Abel. It's the 5th free kick of the match now for Indiana Fire Academy. Here in the 36th minute of the match, just a few minutes left to go. Official time kept by the center ref. Roper, we just got that yellow card, and then now the touch there by Kuntz. Kuntz now still onto the soccer ball. Nice dribbling, Kuntz to the near side. Works it to Jennings, back to Kuntz. Carissa Kuntz now, still on it, but then gives it away. The thought is on the dangerous one in this match. Got a couple of goals and nearly had another one. It's taken away now by Indiana. To the near side, here's Jennings showing her speed now. Jennings still getting a touch in the area, and it goes out of play, and they're going to get a corner kick out of it. Good hustle by Emerson Jennings, who already has 1 goal in this match. Here's Tamara Smith. Normally he's on that left side, but she's going to take this corner kick from the near side. And it's 4-1 match. Not a bad service, and this one is going to go awry of the frame, and that is the end of the first half. With the score, the Eagles SC leading 4-1 over Indiana Fire Academy. Stick with us. We'll be right back in short period of time, maybe about 10 minutes, with the second half of this U.S. Development Academy match from the SoCal Complex in Oceanside, California. Second half set to get underway. It's 4-1, the Eagles lead. Eagles with a total of 8 shots in the first half. They had 3 on target. 4 free kicks, 3 corner kicks, 2 fouls, 1 offsides, and a couple of saves. 1 goal for the Fire. They had 2 shots, 2 on target, 5 free kicks, 1 corner kick, 2 fouls, no offsides, and a total of 4 saves. Eagles will be going from left to right here in the second half, and right to left. Indiana Fire Academy. 40 minutes remaining in this match. The opening round for both teams, or the opening games for both teams of this U.S. Soccer Development Academy Summer Showcase 2018. Ordaz, and then her teammate takes a shot, and then it's blocked away. And it'll be a corner kick. Fourth corner kick of the match. Knocked away by Phillips, getting up high. Nicely done that time. Ball out of play, it'll be a goal kick. Pietro drops it back. Linehan's pass, now it's intercepted. Taken away by Tarazan. Foul, and now the Fire will have a free kick. Up to Central. Freeman intercepted it. Grace drops it back. Casey for Grace, and it's out of play. Throwing now by Haley Abel. Casey trying to control that one. Nevertheless, the Eagles have it. Linehan. Pass to Malia. Trying to get a strike, and they're going to get one, and it is going to go past the goal line. Ashley Aranda staying with that soccer ball, even though she was bodied heavily on the run up the field. Along the right flank. 4-1. Eagles leading. .42nd minute of the match, and there's a foul. And the Fire committing the foul, and it'll be a free kick. The Eagles. In the area now, trying to get another strike, and again, Tarazan with a shot. Deflected past the goal line, it'll be a corner kick. Tarazan being very dangerous this match. Leah, very active today. The header, not able to get a second ball in the box. But Grace upfield has control with time and space. Now gives it away momentarily to Smith, but it goes out of play. Roper trying to send an early ball for Jennings, but had way too much pace on it. Early ball now. Here's Malia again, and a save by Phillips. Phillips coming way off her line to make that save. alert. Midfield for Indiana. Abel. Abel not able to connect. That ball just whizzing by her teammate, Emily Roper. Number 4 up front. Casey now. Piro. Give and go to the near side. Aranda, who's shown that she can stay on that ball.
Nice touch, Vaughn.
Even be embodied. Malia. Pass intercepted. Here's Smith. Switch the point of attack. Grace goes after it. Jennings is right on her shoulder. Jennings now strong. Jennings wins it. Sends it back upfield. Has the lone goal for the Indiana Fire in this match in the first half. Into space, and it's going to work against the Eagles, and a free kick now for the Fire. Adams. There's Roper. That one sent out of play by Charlotte Adams. So it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Leading comfortably by 3 goals, 4-1. Field number 14. SoCal Complex, Oceanside, California. Hopefully your day has been going good so far, or has gone good, depending on where you are in the world. This match is going on live. It is a live stream. And it is how to play. Again, you want to subscribe to the channel. You'll be able to see our live streams at any time. A lot of good videos with instant replay on them. Not on the live stream, but on the regular version in 4K. Want to go to that page, the website page. That's mrgksports.webs.com. You want to do that so that way you can follow or like us on any of our other social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's a one-stop shop right there on the front page. In 18, the Fire trying to work out of their own defensive third. Eagles have been stingy through this match, not allowing Indiana to do what they really want to do in this match. Still a lot of time, though. 48th minute, and off a deflection. It was deflection off of Alyssa Ferry. And the keeper, Phillips, being able to make the save. Gracie, or it's Casey, actually. Smith. Smith now takes a long distance shot. No problem. Audiella handling that one. They need to get more shots if you're the Fire. Take every opportunity that you can. You never know. And watching the World Cup, we've seen, and even Premier League and other professional sports, even at that highest level, the keepers can just take their mind off of the way the ball is going, coming at them just for a split second, and it can result into the back of the net. Even sometimes with trying to get the ball to a defender, and you don't get it there, and the attacker's right there, intercepts it and puts it in the back of the net. And that's at the highest level of soccer. To the near side for the Eagles. Pirro, nice drawing the ball back. Shiloh Pirro. Run on two by Mariotti. Strike there by Roper, but giving it away to Casey. Casey Smigel. Ordaz. Ordaz falls down. Stays with it. Then it's taken away from her. Kuntz. The speedy Jennings, but not able to hold on to it that time. Errant touch. Eagles with Pirro in the central. Change their direction. Pirro still on the soccer ball. Jennings tries to dispossess her, but couldn't do it. Here's Casey with it. Down the left flank. Brought back upfield. Nicely by the Fire. Running onto it is Kuntz. Going to switch the point of attack to the near side. Looking for Smith on a runner. Smith has it. He checked back up on her and gave it away. The Eagles now with possession. Tarazan drops it back to Ordaz. Down the left flank. The Eagles leading comfortably by 3 goals in this match. Now dispossessed. In the central, Grace. Dispossessed up forward to Roper. Drops it back. Central defender was there, not allowing it to get out to Smith. Riemann gets it back to Pirro. Or no, that's Grace with it. Up to central. Here's Pirro. Shiloh. Riemann. Back to Casey. Pirro now. Stops it nicely now. Accelerates. Changes direction now and couldn't get it to Grace. And it's out of play. Throw in now for the Indiana Fire Academy. Got a lot of work to do here in the second half to get a result out of this one. Indiana now trying to continue to go forward. Intercepted nicely by Abel along the right flank. Now here's Jennings. He's going to service us, and Smith now can't quite get to it. Jennings has done this well in this match. The most dangerous player for the Indiana Fire Academy in this match so far. Not able to connect that time with Tamara Smith on the near side. Wearing number 16. Goal kick now for the Eagles. They need more plays like that, Indiana Fire Academy. More possession time. Got to stay a lot in the defensive half of the Eagles. Otherwise, this one's going to get away from them, as more than likely it already has. But you can learn something about matches when you're down by a lot of goals. Even if you don't win it or get a tie result, and try to get closer and put pressure on the other team. Then you can utilize that momentum for the next match. throw in by the Eagles. Piro. You're watching Girls Under 14, U.S. Development Academy, the highest level of youth soccer other than ECNL. And, of course, national team. In the back. It's a 50-50 with Smith wins it now. Tamara Smith wants to turn on the Jets. Turns now. Still gets away from the defender. Finds a teammate. It goes off of Piro. They headed back out to Smith, but she never got it. And now they're going to have to retreat back quickly. Is Chloe Mariotti into the corner. We're going to be pressured by Malia Tarazan. And it's out of play. It'll be a goal kick. A substitution is going to come in now as Piro is going to come out of the match for the Eagles, along with Grace Myers, number 12 for Indiana. And also, Claire Inns is coming out of the match, number 11 for Indiana. Arissa Vaughn is number 18 now in the match in red, and 29, Morgan Peters into the match. Vaughn, of course, the striker up forward, and Peters the left back for Indiana. Quite see who came in for the Eagles, but we'll mention her as that ball is touched out there in the soccer ball, or out there on the pitch, I should say, soccer ball. Linehan. Near side. Get the run from the left back, and it is out of play. Kiana Porter did not start the second half. Probably already noticed. He was number 77 out there for the Eagles. Here's a shot, and from distance, not a bad one either. Morgan Peters throws it in for Indiana. 50-50 ball. Won there by Roper. Eagles would get it to midfield. Aranda onto the soccer ball. Ashley Aranda now. Looking for a teammate. Finds one. The blast, and this one's going to be wide of frame. Malia Tarazan. A couple goals in this match. Four to 1, 18th minute of the second half. Thereabouts the 59th minute. Gonna play 80 and a foul. Free kick, working against the Eagles. Mariotti taking it. Roper trying to get to it, knocks a player down. Center ref says play on. To the near side. Adams now, and it's taken away and sent out of play. Adams just needed a split second for the defender not to be there. Would have got a pretty good shot off. Her team down by 3 goals, trying to climb out of it. Throw in Smith. They're able to get it around Morgan Peters, but Peters and company will throw it in. Morgan Peters. Was she in play? No, she was not. It was already out of play before she got to it. Eagles will throw it in. Enjoying the big 3-goal lead. Nobody scored here in the second half so far. 20 minutes are gone. Eagles, they give it away to Indiana. Charlotte Adams, her pass intercepted into Central. Here's Casey now. Gets it to Ordaz. Yami Ordaz. And her pass was intercepted and up the field. Casey standing tall there at midfield. Nicely done. Yami Ordaz back to Casey. It's Ray Linehan. Up to Central. They continue on their build-up, and it's beautiful now in the area. They're on sides, taken away at the last moment. Todd is on, setting that thing up. But at the last moment, she didn't see out of the corner of her eye Mariotti drifting back to take it away from her. And here they come again, and a long blast, and it hit the crossbar now. Here's another try, and they're offside. The beautiful shot by Casey. Left defender. Just couldn't score on it. Needed to dip down just a little bit. But from that distance, pretty good shot. Abel drops it back to her keeper, Phillips. Phillips sends it out of play. So now the Eagles will be able to throw it in. In the 22nd minute of the second half, add 40 onto that, 62nd minute of the match. Halfway through the second half. It's not a good thing if you're the red and white. You're running out of time. You're basically on urgency time because you're down by 3 goals. But they can put a lot of pressure in this match if they can get another one. It's a foul in his face. And obviously, if you're Indiana, you can even put more if you can get another one after that. Then it's nervy time if you're the Eagles. And if you're Indiana, you can't afford to give up another goal. You have to look toward the next match. Some people would even say right now you have to look towards the next match. A deflection, and it goes past the far post. A lot of good soccer, youth soccer out in Southern California and California in general. A lot of teams and get the opportunity to play for the national championship, boys and girls. But the thing I've noticed over the years of doing youth soccer is some of the states where their programs were rudimentary or are not that way anymore and have developed in a great way, especially out here in the West, talking about states like Arizona and the state of Washington and Oregon. A lot of good soccer coming out of those states now, teams that have won national championships. 25 years ago, that wasn't the case. Phillips now dives and makes the save. Phillips has been active in this match. Made some good decisions. Kept her team as best she can in this match. Free kick. Indiana Fire with their 4th free kick, second half. Off of a bounce now in the area. Now this is danger time, and a save by Ariella. To get their 5th shot of the match. This is Indiana Fire Academy. That wasn't a bad sequence for the Fire Academy, but now they're in the nervy time defensively, and it's over the top of frame as Sophie Beck in a bid trying to put it in the back of the net. Nice little run up the central by Sophie Beck, 22 out there for the Eagles. Although she has not scored in this match, she's made a lot of good plays towards getting the ball into the back of the net for other players or strikers up forward. The throw in now by Haley Abel. Here's an early ball now, and coming off her line is the keeper for the Eagles, able to secure that soccer ball. That's 2 saves that she's had to do pretty good work at, keeping it from going into the back of the net. And that's the kind of pace, if you're the Fire Academy, that you got to continue to apply. 27th minute of the second half. 67th minute of the match. 4-1. Eagles leading. Goes out of play. Morgan Peters throws it in. Adams. Charlotte Adams. Roper on a collision with Casey. And that's going to work against Casey that time. So it's going to be a free kick, or it's going to work, I should say, against Roper. So it's a free kick. Ordaz drops it back to Casey. Get dispossessed. And here's Roper now. Emily Roper to the speedy Jennings, and it is driven out of play, and Jennings goes down. But her team will get a throw in. In the area now for the Fire, and it goes out of play. It's trying to make the play was Arissa Vaughn on the near side. Just couldn't get around that right side defender of the Eagles. Linehan just drives it down the field. You say, why do that? He eats up time, especially if you're comfortably ahead. And who knows, maybe the defender might make a mistake back there. Maybe you can run it down and get around him. Not the best necessarily kind of soccer, but when you're leading with a number of goals, works out for you. In the central, Ordaz, a shot blocked. Central defender had to get there. Ordaz was trying to put it inside that far post. And now here's another try now. In the area, this is danger over the top of frame, but they were offside. Malia Tarazan, who's had herself a very enjoyable afternoon, or early afternoon. About 10 minutes left to go in the match. Can't spend a lot of time defending if you're Indiana right now. Got to keep with those shots they were getting a few minutes ago. Offsides. Kathleen Phillips will take the free kick. You saw the wind kind of slowing it down a little bit. To the near side. Peters running after it, but instead there's going to be a run from the defender from the back for the Eagles, and it goes out of play. But it was off the defender trying to converge for Indiana, and it's going to be a corner kick. The Eagles. 6 corner kicks in the match. It's the third one here in the second half. Can be an indicator of how the match has gone, or sometimes not. Talalele Tapia. Off the side of frame. Actually was Ordaz that had that corner kick. Yami. Intercepted. From the left back, trying to connect down the field, and it's knocked out of play. As the Indiana Fire doing a fine job of keeping it from going any further. But that's not going to be enough. They want to get a result out of this one. They have to spend a lot more time, and it's not happening. The Eagles shown the speed in this match. Shown the ability to connect on the passes and really kind of victimize the defenders for the Fire. And even though no goals have been scored in the second half, they did all their great work in the first half. Sophie Beck. A little space away from the defender, gets a return pass. Work toward the central, but it's intercepted there by Charlotte Adams. But right there, Johnny, on the spot is Ray Linehan. To the near side. Outside the area. Had to be careful. Don't want to foul him in the area if you're the Fire. Drifting toward that central defender and then headed to the near side for the Eagles. And it's out of play. Maybe about 6 minutes left to go in the match. Morgan Peters throws it in for Fire Academy. Here's Smith. Up forward. Or getting it back to Mariotti. Now trying to go up forward, and it's right there to the foot of Casey, and then a 50-50. Couple players falling down. Center ref says play on. And it's out of play. Morgan Peters throw it in. Peters for Roper. Casey. Linehan. Linehan wasn't able to get to it. It was shielded off by Roper nicely. They get a shot, but nothing on that one. Upfield off of Sophie Beck's cleat. Is her teammate Malia trying to secure it and does so. Nicely done, and then it's tripped, and now whistle. Karam now in the central, and a nice save by Phillips. Nearly the 5th goal of the match for the Eagles. Aranda, nice turn. Ashley, upfield, finds a Riemann, and then they get a Karam and a save by Phillips.
They curved that into the upper left.
Phillips' instincts are going to bode well for her team the rest of this tournament. Playing a different team and possibility of getting some success out of this tournament. But today is not going to be that day as far as this match is concerned. Just a few minutes left to go. Down 4-1. Beck.
Shove on top.
Linehan.
Drop.
Ball out of play after the 50-50. Saw Riemann hustling on the near side. Ahead by 3 goals, but it doesn't matter. It's the mindset. It's the determination, the effort, and always gets you the success. Not immediately in the long term. Upfield. Eagles just drop it back lazily. It's secured nicely by Casey. And you see Smigel on the near side. Her teammate to drive it just into the area. Sands of the hourglass just about out of this match. Haven't used that one in a long time. George has been with me for decades, and he knows I've used that in the past. Sophie Beck trying to run it down with 2 players there. Driven out of play. Fire Academy. Saw some cheerleaders for one of the teams in this nice environment, the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, up here at the SoCal Complex in Oceanside. Going to be back again for another year in San Diego area next year, and we'll see where it goes. Getting the soccer ball. Player going down, but it's legal within the rules. Ferry. Upfield. Emerson Jennings, who's got the only goal for the Indiana Fire Academy in this match. Had some great services. Now accelerates, takes a shot, and nearly gets another one. And if you were one of the teams watching this match, knowing that this is the team you're going to have to face in the Indiana Fire, you have to take notice in Jennings, because she has definitely given them hope in this match. Mentioned early on in that service in the 6-yard box that Porter was able to keep from going into the back of the net. We'd be talking about a 4-2 score. And things start to happen differently when you're that close. There were some other plays as well that Jennings has been involved in. Could have resulted potential goals, but not today. Peters. And her attempted pass intercepted, knocked out of play. And that's the end of the match. Final score, the Eagles SC winning 4-1 over the Indiana Fire Academy in this girls under 14 match. The U.S. Development Academy up here in Oceanside, the SoCal Complex. Hopefully you enjoyed all of the action. I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports. Don't forget to, again, subscribe to us. That's what you want to do so you can get all of our content moving forward. Again, go to the webpage of GK Sports. It's mrgksports.webs.com. It's a free website right now, but that's geared to change. It should be gksports.com down the road. So be ready for that. We'll put an indicator on that front page of the website. And you can get all the social media, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, a lot of sports from around the world updated every day on the Facebook page. And, of course, the IGTV part of the Instagram. I'm Greg GK Porter saying take care of yourself. It's been a pleasure and a privilege. And hopefully we'll see you out here next time. Bye now from the SoCal Complex in Oceanside.